feels good. It does feel good. Obviously, winning always feels much better than losing. But it was nice for us to turn up today and put in a good performance. Obviously, there's always going to be areas we can improve on, and we will look to do that in the debrief and come back stronger. But I thought the way that we applied ourselves in the field and the way that the bowlers went about their business today was superb. And obviously, Papam at the top of the order, played a real sort of match-winning knock there. And he should be very proud of himself for what he's done, and obviously help the team across the line. Yeah, obviously we need to keep an eye on him. So the medical team will be watching him overnight, and then potentially having a scan tomorrow, and we'll sort of make a plan from there really. But let's get all the information in first and find out exactly where we're at, and then we'll have to make a plan. Yeah, I mean, we're always looking at things, obviously like the run rate and everything else, and all the technicalities that go with the game. I think the most important thing was that we turned up and we made an impact on this game. And first and foremost, we won the game, and then obviously look to do it in style as well, which the guys have tonight. And obviously, it's helped us massively. Yeah, it's again something that we'll have to look at. I'll sit with my coaching staff and have a chat with them. But it's certainly we could do with some runs coming at that position. It's not through lack of trying, and it's not through lack of application in training. The boys are training really hard, but it is a concern that we'd like to get some runs out of that position. I think certainly the temperatures we're experiencing, the boys are not used to. So I do feel from a map front, it's certainly not Colombo here. I mean, even I'm cold, so it says a little bit. But it's obviously you can't help but wash out. I think the preparation that we were given and the facilities and the help we were given, having arrived early, was superb. So I can't fault any of that. The boys have prepped the best we possibly can. We had a good camp out in Kandy before we actually got on an airplane and flew here. So we've made the best of what we've had, really. The boys have had some good practice.
කාලගුණය කොහොමුණත් රයිනෝ නං වහලට සේෆ් තමයි මුළු ගෙදරම.
Yeah, I think we adjusted pretty well today. Certainly in the first game, we didn't read the conditions particularly well, and we certainly didn't adapt to them. So there's no hiding from that, and it's certainly something that we spoke about in the debrief quite honestly. And they face the facts, and they've come out today and obviously applied themselves much better on this track. The track was a little bit slow. We saw that if the bowlers banged a hard length, it was very difficult to get that away. So we had to be patient, we had to build innings, and we had to build partnerships. And for the majority of today, we did that. I'm always confident. I'm the eternal optimist. So I will always we'll always be looking to win and obviously progress. So I'm confident in the boys' ability. But at the same time, we have to make sure we turn up and we put a performance in like we did tonight, because as we've seen, these teams here are dangerous. We've got to make sure that we give them the respect that they deserve and come out fighting. Firstly, well bowled to the young man. I think, for anybody to get a hat-trick in the World Cup is absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure it's something he'll remember forever. It's just unfortunate that Dasson was sort of part of that hat-trick, but we knew that we had people that could go in and bat. We knew we had a decent foundation to work from, and we knew that anything sort of above 140 would be a decent score, having watched the first game. It's very simple, really. Obviously, having experienced the first game here and watching the game before us, we had to build partnerships. We knew that it wasn't going to be easy to go out there and just strike the ball from the get-go, and we had to earn the right to score runs on here. Equally, listening to the commentary and listening to the feedback that was coming off the field in that first game, we knew that 140 would be a competitive score. So that was the initial aim. And then obviously anything above that would be good. But I think first and foremost, we had to get ourselves in, be patient at times, and build partnerships. And if you do that, then you give yourself an opportunity to put a decent score on the board.